Hey folks, what's up? I know it's been a while since I've done a log. I actually recorded a log not long ago, but I don't think I ever uploaded it. And I actually had something I was doing, and then I found out that this snowball microphone that I have here, you see there, for some reason, it's not picking me up that well when I'm recording games. So I have these hyperclouds. They're the XS. They're like the upgraded. They're the newer version of the HyperCloud X, but they're really not that good. And to be fair, as good as this foam cushioning is, it's starting to wear a little bit. Now you can replace the cushions, but a while ago my microphone got either lost or chewed up, or I just don't use it. I might have one in my closet. I'm going to check, and if I do, I can maybe try and do things right away. It's going to depend on how well the microphone picks me up, if it picks me up at all. Otherwise, I need to get a... I'm sorry for the shine. I just shaved my head yesterday, so sunglasses if you need them, guys. You know, I can't help it. Here, let me do that. That help? I actually have hats downstairs. I should have put one on, but anyways. So, oh, shut up. What? He's making noise now because he can hear me. Or she. One or the other. But, anyways, as I was trying to say, I need to, great, I just lost my train of thought. I'm a little exhausted. I'm sorry the camera keeps auto-focusing. I'm trying to prevent that. But anyways, I need to get like a budget headset, one that I can just record with. I don't want to get another microphone. I like the headsets with the microphones. I know microphones are better, and eventually I'll get like a Yeti or something. Something that I can place like right in front of me with my keyboard. I'm actually going to get a better desk too, which will help, so I can actually put a microphone near me to pick me up. And then I can put this snowball away again. But I want to get a headset for now. The thing is I really can't afford a hell of a lot. Well, I can, I just don't want to. I still owe my girlfriend a Christmas present. And the reason she hasn't gotten this is because I've had my expenses go whap, way up. So I'm looking to see where my budget is. Plus, I haven't been driving for Uber all that much. I go maybe once a week, if at all. Like last week, I didn't go at all. I just took the weekend off because I needed a break. So, yeah, I've been working a hell of a lot. Whereas I have a lot of money in the bank, I've just got a lot of things that are coming, and I don't know how it's going to pan out, and I'm a little bit afraid. So we're going to have to see. We're going to have to see what happens. But until then, for now, things are going okay. My accident back in August is still ongoing. I had to stop doctor's appointments for a while because my medical insurance actually ran out. And I had a hell of a time getting medical insurance. And eventually I had to go raw, basically. What is that? It means I had to call a medical insurance company directly, Tufts, and get a direct plan from them. The thing is, though, I qualify for a subsidized plan, for part of my plan to be paid. But because I qualify for Medicare still, and I will for at least the next 7 years, because I qualify for Medicare, even though I don't have it, even though I don't want it, even though I've denied it, I cannot get a subsidized program. Only because I qualify for Medicare. And the thing is, I can only get Medicare hospitalization, which they give you for free anyways. They only give you Medicare hospitalization for free. And you can't opt out of that. And that, it prevents me from getting a subsidized plan. Go figure that one. So, because of what I'm having to face, multiple doctor's appointments, and at least two surgeries due to my injury, and probably one more definite, probably two more. I've had to get a very high-end medical insurance plan with no deductible. I can't afford a deductible. Well, I could, and honestly, I'd probably pay less. I just don't want to. We're talking $520 a month for health insurance. Now, to put that into perspective, my 2018 Toyota Camry, which is sitting out in my driveway, is $520 a month payment. I'm paying the same amount for health insurance as I'm paying for a brand new car. I got that car with 26 miles on it. And I'm paying the same amount every month for that car that I'm paying for my health insurance. Doesn't that sound like fun? So between my car and my health insurance, I'm actually paying $1,040 a month, just right out my pocket. And that sucks. And to make things worse, in the summer, my school bus driving job goes away. Mid-June to the end of August. I don't drive school bus. And I don't get a paycheck until like the second or third week of September. So that's really going to suck. What I may have to do, I may go to like Domino's and deliver pizzas 2 to 3 days a week. Not on the weekends, or at least not on Saturday. Like, I'll do it Friday, but not on Saturday. So I can go Ubering still, because I actually make more Ubering even after deductions than I will driving for Domino's. So, the operations I'm looking for, if I haven't mentioned them in another one, is the nerve bundle in my right elbow. It's not confirmed yet, because this finger is almost completely numb, right down my hand to my wrist, and this finger is partly numb. Same. And that's all connected to a nerve bundle down here. As a matter of fact, I can even feel it down in my elbow. And that happened because my arm was resting on the door, and when I got hit from the side, it pushed my body. You know, the car got pushed that way. And, you know, and it jammed in my elbow. So it's damaged the nerve bundle in there. It's probably going to need to be operated on. I got to get a test on the 7th. I need a test. And then if the test doesn't show it, and there's like a 50-50 chance that the test will show it, then I have to go and get an MRI, which I've already had one for the tendon in my wrist. The other surgery I need, total right knee replacement. Yep. Which is going to knock me down for I don't know how many months. So I'm trying to get it done in the summer. Now, the reason I said I might go and deliver Domino's is because with a little luck, I'll have a fair amount of money from my settlement before the surgery, and hopefully I can just live off that, pay my car and everything, and however long it takes to get my knee done. I can just live on that and not have to worry. It's going to depend on how much is in my settlement. Because there's a couple things I want to do. I want to take a trip and go see my girlfriend, who I've been with for 3 years, and we have never been face to face. I want to go to Florida, visit my father, and I want to visit a friend down there. Hell, if I have enough money, I want to go to Japan. Like, legit. I want to go to Japan, and I want to go at least one day to a sumo tournament. I've gotten back into sumo big time. I'm going to move the camera here. If you look up on my wall there, behind the glaring light, I'll lower it a little bit. Those two pictures, those are handprints of 2 of my favorite sumo wrestlers. I'm going to be... Camera. There we go. I'm going to be adding more to my room. The handprint on the right, the larger left-handed handprint, is a sumo wrestler known as Toshinoshin. He's European. He's Georgian. He's the first ever European. No, I don't think he's the first ever European Ozeki. I'm not sure, but he's definitely the first Georgian Ozeki. And he's known for his power sumo. He likes to get in on the mawashi, the belt, and he likes to just lift people up and walk them out or push them out of the ring. And he's probably the most powerful sumo wrestler in sumo right now, but he's been dealing with a lot of lower body injuries. I think his left knee, his left toe, and his left hip, like his entire left side of his body is just messed up. So he's really been suffering. I'm not going to go into too much detail about it. Maybe I will talk about sumo more in another video. But I just like Toshinoshin because I like that. I like power sumo. You know, I like just boom, get in there and fight for it. The other one on the far side is a former Yokozuna known as Kiseno Sato. Now I say former because he only just retired last month in January. He pulled out of the January Yusho, the tournament, as he could no longer perform. 2 years ago, he was badly injured in a tournament, tearing his left pec muscle. He just tore it. And he went on to win the Yusho even with the injury. Because of that, he tried to continue fighting, but he just did terrible. And the interesting thing is, he got promoted to Yokozuna from Ozeki, and in his very next tournament is when he got injured, and he won. So he won back-to-back tournaments, and he won one of them injured, but that was it. After 2 years, he just couldn't do anymore. When he finally came back, after a year and a half out, he did go 10-5, 10 wins, 5 losses, which is the bare minimum a Yokozuna is expected to do. But then he did terrible in the tournament after that, dropping 4 matches in a row straight. Decided to give himself one more chance. Came back in the January tournament and dropped 3 matches in a row, and he just pulled out and retired. So the really sad part is he was doing really good. He had finally hit his stride. He was finally there. He was a match for the Yokozuna known as Hakuho, who was the most dominant sumo wrestler ever. I have my favorites. I have my favorites that I think may be better than him if they actually went head-to-head. But in terms of numbers, Hakuho has the most wins ever, has the most title wins ever. 41. He's won 41 tournaments. That's insane. Especially if you consider that tournaments are held every other month. Every odd month, basically. So 1st, 3rd, 5th, 7th, 9th, 11th. He has the most tournament wins in a row, which I think is like 7, or he's tied for. He has almost every positive record in sumo. He holds almost every one, except for the most wins in the row. And each time he got to a tournament where he was up to get his most wins in a row, he was defeated by Kiseno Sato. Kiseno Sato prevented Hakuho from claiming that record twice. And now at Hakuho's age, and he's having problems with his knee, it's very doubtful that he'll do it again. They'll have another chance at it. But that aside, yeah, I'm big into sumo, and I want to actually go see a sumo tournament live before I die. That's a dream of mine. That's a bucket list item I have. And honestly, I want to get a partial fursuit. I'm a furry. I've been a furry all my since I was like 19 years old. Since before furries were widely known, and I might want to get a full suit depending, because I've lost a lot of weight, but I don't think I've lost enough, so I'm gonna get a partial. A partial is where you get the head, tail, feet, and hands, and you just don't get the body. So I'd really actually like to do that. But we'll see. We'll see how much there is, because I've got a lot ahead of that before I do anything like that. Otherwise, I'm doing okay. I'm surviving. I've had my ups and downs. I have had some incredibly powerful depressions. I had one depression that was strong enough that it actually had me thinking, do I want to be on this planet anymore? I wanted to quit. I just wanted to give up. I wanted to lay down, go to sleep, and not wake up again. But fortunately, I got through that. I don't know what caused it, other than maybe a mountain of stress that I was under. I was under more stress than I had handled in decades. It was a more crushing depression than when I lost my wife, and I really didn't have support in that. My girlfriend, she's only 22. She doesn't know how to handle depression like that. At least when we're not together. Like if she were with me, it would be different. But because she's not, she doesn't know what to do, which I know sounds strange, but it happens. My mother really couldn't. My mother has her own problems. She really doesn't know how to handle a depression like that. So I was on my own trying to handle all this stress and pressure and depression and everything else, and eventually it really just beat me down, and it beat me down pretty hard. But fortunately, I got through it. And so I've also had my ups and downs. But right now, I'm trucking ahead. I've locked in a lot of things that I am doing, and I am not going to back down on. I've been eating well. I have had my issues at times. You know, everybody fails, but I don't let that get me down. If I end up having some pizza and a little bit too much pizza, I don't let it stop me. I don't get upset. If I have a little bit of something else, or if I have something I'm not supposed to, like even a single donut, I kind of berate myself a little bit and get myself back on track. And because of that, I have been balanced on the precipice of breaking a goal. I have set multiple goals for myself down the road. My first goal was to get under 400 pounds from 440, where I started in this surgery. And I did that. My next goal was to get under 350 pounds. Weighed myself. I have been up and down on this, including my scale pissed me off. I got down to exactly 350.0 pounds. And then I've been bouncing between 350 and 352. Today, I've gone back down to 350.6. So, I am pushing hard now to get under 350 pounds. I am 350 pounds today. And I know you guys can see it in my face, but, you know, let me move my chair out of the way and back up so you can get a better look. I'm still big. I'm still big, but I ain't that big. For the first time, when I see myself walk by in a mirror or a window, I don't see 450 pounds. I don't see the big shoulders and the giant stomach. I see 350 pounds. I finally see a smaller man. And it's those little victories that keep you going forward. It's those little victories that keep you pushing your limits and help you stay on track. And it's pretty amazing. One thing I've started, and I don't know how well you'll be able to see it because I think this is like mirrored. Oh yeah, you can see it all right. DDPY, Diamond Dallas Page Yoga. I have talked about this many times. I'm not getting paid for this. I'm not getting any money to show you this or to say what I'm saying. This is not a paid promotion. This is something that I have believed in for a while and have not been able to get. Had I known that it was online, I actually would have gotten it a lot sooner. But I thought it was only in DVDs. And then one day it dawned on me a few weeks back. I finally have a TV with a PlayStation 4 that can play DVDs. So I got it. And I'm on my third day. You work out, take a break, work out, take a break, work out, take a break. Although you can work out in between if you want. And I may start doing that a little bit. Start doing some light workouts, what's known as the Diamond Dozen, which I have the poster up there on my wall for the Diamond Dozen. And this is complete program guide, inspirational stories, workouts. They bring you up into DDP beginner, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, all the way up to week 13. What to do. So you start out like Diamond Dozen. on Monday. On Wednesday, you do Diamond Dozen and Energy. You don't have to do them back to back, but I did. And then on Friday, today, I just did Energy. And then next week, it's Energy, 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 then Energy, then back to the Diamond Dozen, Energy, then we move into Fat Burner on week 3. And then Energy, Energy, and then Fat Burner. And it just increases. It increases. It goes to Intermediate after 13 weeks. And then it goes to Advance after another 13 weeks. So 30, 39, 40 weeks, you basically go into Advanced. And he also has a thing for people who can't stand very well. Maybe you're elderly. Maybe you have really bad knees. Maybe you've had surgery and you can't do it. Maybe you can't. Maybe you can't get up. You know, whatever it is. So he has bed to chair. You start out in the bed. The first 4 weeks, you're just doing workouts in your bed, and then to the chair, and then from chair to standing, and then standing. They're very low, very easy workouts for people to do to help get you back on your feet. You know, and this guy truly does care. He has helped a lot of people, which is why I've gone into this. Not only does it come from him, who I trust and believe in, but there's a lot of other people that endorse this that I trust and believe in. From professional wrestlers like Chris Jericho and Stone Cold Steve Austin to a guy on YouTube known as Boogie2988 who used to weigh what looked like probably 500, 600, maybe even 700 pounds. I don't know how much he used to weigh, but he was big. He was bigger than me at my biggest, which was almost 500 pounds. And he has lost a lot more weight than I have. He's looking amazing. He got a gastric sleeve before I did. And he's lost a lot of weight. And not only that, but it gives you a food chart. What's good, what's not. What carbs you can have, vegetables, fruits, proteins, things not to have, alcohol, soda, anything white flour, hydrogenated oil, fried foods, artificial sweeteners. That's where I'm having a problem because I tend to drink juices. But I want to make this my last juice. This is going to be my last juice. After that, water. I just bought this water bottle today. I am only going to drink water, well, and coffee. I'm sorry. I get up at 6 in the morning, have to drive a school bus with 50, 55, 60 kids on it. I need a coffee. But it tells you how to move through phases, how to deal with water if you don't like the taste of flat water, flavor it with fruits. So it takes you through meal plans, gives you suggested meals, gives you examples, and just all kinds of things. Recipes. It gives you recipes, scrambled eggs, green salads, brown rice with lemon parsley, organic butternut squash soup. These are all things I want to learn to make, honestly. I really like this. How about buffalo burger with grilled onions? I would have to get ground buffalo, but honestly, you can have ground beef. You have to get the 93% lean, and when you cook it, you have to drain it and wash it. Get all the grease off it. Then it's okay to eat. A lot of people say, well, no, ground turkey. You know, I actually did some investigation. Ground turkey is still 93% lean. It has the same fat content and virtually the same nutrition content as ground beef. Now, to be honest, I still go with ground turkey. I've eaten it so long I just prefer it. But it's really not that different. But just all kinds of things in here. Accountability journals, which I'm not writing in the book, but I am keeping track of everything. Pain levels. Even with my knee, he shows you, unlike most yoga programs, he shows you modifications for each move to help you get through it until you can do it properly. If you can at all. If you never can, it's okay. Continue to do the modifications. Such as some moves. where you have to bend your knee and you're leaning on it and you have 1 foot back. You can't have that foot back that far. Step it up higher. If it's really that much of a problem, go down to a knee. It's all about dynamic resistance. And I got to tell you, I feel it after every workout. I feel more through my body after a 30-minute workout on this than I have ever felt going to a gym and getting a workout program from a trainer. I'm not kidding. Because I have a workout program from a trainer. I was going to Planet Fitness, and I know, but money. I was going to Planet Fitness. I was doing a workout, and each day was targeting a different body part 5 days in a row. And that was really putting a strain on my time and my body to go every day, even though I was working out targeting different areas. This thing targets everything at once, and you feel it. You feel it in your calves, in your thighs, in your glutes, in your chest, in your arms, everything. If you do it even close to properly, you feel it at the end of a 30-minute workout. It's amazing. I love it. I love it. Stop autofocusing. And I am going to continue doing it. I'm not going to miss a workout. This is going to help me get down to where I want to be, which is around 225, 220. I don't want to be 150, 160 pounds. I want to be in the 200s. So, there's my sales pitch. But again, like I said, I'm not getting paid for it. The only thing I don't like about losing weight is I'm going to have hanging skin. I am. My inner thighs, my stomach, I've noticed how far that's hanging down. I really doubt my stomach's ever going to fully pull back. And, well, I'm sorry for this, but look away if you're a little queasy. This. I've noticed just how much these flop now, my obliques, because this is how I gained weight. And it's going to be like that. And I don't know if I'll ever be able to get the excess skin removed. Mass Health and Medicare will remove excess stomach for medical reasons. But that's it. And I can get Medicare back if I want to. But other than that, I don't know what I'm going to do, because Tufts does no cosmetic surgery at all. I mean, maybe I could get them to do the stomach thing for medical reasons, but the rest, I don't know. Oh, and under here too, obviously, is going to... I have jowls now. But it's still better than being way overweight. I have had more energy. I've had more capability. I have fit into things better in terms of car seats. I sit with my car seat up now, not lean back, because my stomach's in the way. The stomach's still in the way, but not nearly as much. I walk easier. When I shower, I can wash all around my back. I can reach really well all the way down behind my legs. I can reach almost all the way around my thighs now, even though they're still pretty huge. Just everything has become easier. I am wearing 3X and 2X shirts when I used to have to wear 4 and 5. I wear 3X shorts and sweatpants. I can get into 2X, but they're still a little snug, and that's because of this big gut. I still have too much stomach, although that may change a little bit when I get rid of this. One of the surgeries I need is I have a hernia that I've had for years. And then once I get down to around 340, I'm going to start looking into getting it done, because Sturdy Memorial has a 350-pound weight limit on their tables. So get down to 340, so that way I'm well enough under it that I'm not going to accidentally sneak up over it by the time the surgery comes, and get this fucking hernia finally taken care of. And then my stomach will look better. But get that done. I'm gonna be, I'm gonna be doing really good. I just been feeling so much better, You know, I've been feeling a lot stronger. I don't use my sleep apnea machine anymore. The reason I have trouble sleeping is because my little boy Bruce constantly wakes me up. He gets down, he gets up. He gets down, he gets up when I'm sleeping. And it drives me up a wall because he doesn't just like get up and lay down. He gets up, lays down, then he gets up and he moves and he gets up and he comes up and he wants to go under the blanket and he lays down on the blanket. Then he gets down and goes and does whatever the fuck and he gets back up again. And I'm kind of like, will you let me fucking sleep? It gets really, really annoying. Insanely annoying. I love this water bottle because not only is it self-sealing, there's a button on the back, you push it to drink and then let go and it seals. It's got the little cap on top, and when you drink, unlike squeeze bottles or you have to suck at it and squeeze, you just pour. And it rushes. It's not a trickle, it's not slow, it pours into your mouth like you're drinking it from a cup. But it's just so much easier to drink. It really is. And there's stuff on here, I don't even know what the hell it does. Oh, this probably, it has a little switch here to lock the button in the back. And it looks like the handle actually kind of, oh yeah, so you can snap it on something. I didn't even know that. I didn't even look. So that's really fucking cool. So I'm going to be using this water bottle a lot. I'm going to be drinking a lot more water now. This is going to be the last of my juice that I ever drink. I'm going to try and make it that way. Anything else? Not really. I don't think. Things are going well for me. Like I said, I'm not depressed anymore. I've been dealing... Oh, no, I'm dealing with depression, but not like what I was. I'm feeling really good right now. I actually did the 30-minute energy workout a little while ago. I just had food from Uno's. I know. Uno's, you ordered out? Yeah. I ordered the grilled lemon salmon, 2 sides of grilled vegetables, and I got an extra side of their, I think it's wild grain or wheat grain. It's a grain. It's a healthy rice with cranberries and a few other things mixed in it. It's like really good for you. As a matter of fact, what I do with it? Here, my phone. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. I'm sorry I bumped the microphone. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. But on my phone here, yeah, you're really not going to be able to. If I hold over here a little bit, you can maybe see it a tad. But it's known as MyFitnessPal. I use it as a calorie tracker. I don't pay for this. You can pay for it and get a much more detailed breakdown of goals and stuff, but I use it strictly to track calories and protein. And it helps me make my protein goal every day, and it helps me to make my calorie goal every day. Now, my calorie goal is supposed to be 2,130, but I'm actually less than that. I try and stay around 1,800 calories. I'll go up to 2,000 at times, especially because I'm working out now. So when you work out, you, of course, burn calories. The energy workout burns about 330 calories. I probably burn more. That's the basics. I need to get a heart monitor. And a lot of those aren't cheap. But I need to get a heart monitor, and so I can better track my workouts, my heart rate, and the calories that I burn. But the general is about 320. I probably burn more. So you burn that. You're also going to make sure you eat a little more. I know this sounds weird, but you do. If you don't eat enough calories, if you don't eat enough protein, you actually will have a lot of difficulty losing weight. You can undereat and gain weight because your body will panic in a starvation mode and it'll hold on to that weight. It'll hold on to stuff, and you can actually go up in weight. For the longest time, I had extreme yo-yos in weight. I just suddenly dropped 5 to even up to 7 pounds overnight, which is nuts. I would gain 5-6 pounds overnight. I would have incredible stalls, 2 weeks, 3 weeks at the same weight, and it would be so crushing. It would be depressing because you want to get under that weight. Calories and protein tracking. Since I started this back in, I want to say October, I think, since I've really started doing it, my weight has slowly trended down. I've had some bump ups, and I know why, because I did ate things I shouldn't have. Salt is definitely an enemy. So I'm very, like when I went to order Uno's, I actually went to their menu. I went to their nutrition guide. Oh my God, the salt levels in half their meals. So many of their meals, just one meal without any sides, had more sodium in it by half of what my sodium goal, my sodium limit is supposed to be, which is around 23 or 2,500 milligrams. Some of these meals had 35, 38, so 3,800 milligrams of salt. One meal. It is nuts. But the salmon, the vegetables, and the rice, very, very, very little salt, which is why I got them. I went through everything at Uno's and I just saw what I can order. I mean, I do not just snap order anything anymore. If I'm unsure, I will get a very basic salad with a light dressing. Again, I've had pizzas and I've eaten things I shouldn't, but I keep getting right back on track and I keep pushing that weight down. And I expect within the next week at most to be under the 350 mark. As a matter of fact, if I keep doing what I'm doing, if I keep pushing in the direction I'm supposed to be pushing, I'll be under 350 in a couple days. So that's very important if you want to lose weight. It's very, very important if you want to lose weight that you get enough calories without getting too many calories, and you get enough protein, which is, I think you're supposed to have around 60 to 70 grams of protein. I usually try and push that to 90 grams because I don't think you can over protein. I've heard plenty of people going up 90 grams. So it's really amazing. It really is. And to look at my old self and look at myself now, just the body difference, the shoulder difference. My shoulders aren't out here. Even my head is smaller a little bit. My arms are smaller. It's all proof in the clothes, in the shirt. I can wear a 2X shirt. It's a little tight still, but I can wear it comfortably. A 3X shirt is, I'm kind of in between sizes. A 2X is a little too tight, and a 3X is actually a little tiny bit too large. So it also depends on the company and the shirt and all that. So it sounds like a stupid goal, but one of my goals is to be able to walk into a Walmart and buy a pair of jeans off the shelf. Buy a pair of like 44, or even if I can find 46, maybe even 48 waist. Just be able to buy a pair of pants off the shelf. Not sweatpants. Pants. Jeans. To be able to buy whatever I want in a Walmart. Yeah, I shop at Walmart. Again, cheap. I don't get everything cheap though, but I've got some wrestling t-shirts and whatnot. I've got some actually really nice quality shirts. T-shirts. But for the most part, most of my clothes come from, most people get them, Walmart. But, that aside. I'm going to deal with the problems as they come one by one. When school gets out, I'll tackle that problem. When this big payment coming, the big payback I have coming comes, I'll deal with that. I'll deal with everything one step at a time, one step at a time. That's the only way I can do it, because if I try to do more, it'll put me back into a depression. But I do want to record. Like I said, I tried recording some videos, and I actually got a couple 1 hour long videos done, but my voice just wasn't coming through very loud, and I needed it louder. So if you know a good set. I've been thinking about another HyperCloud set, not this S set, HyperCloud S Plus or whatever. A basic HyperCloud X, which I absolutely adored, and I think is better than the upgraded version. I've been thinking about trying to get one of those again, but again, those are like $80 to $100, which I could afford, but I still owe my girlfriend a Christmas present, and a Christmas present's pretty expensive. So I want to get that for. I don't need to get it, but I want to get it. You know, actually, in my own way, I need to get it for. So I need to make that happen. But other than that, guys, I'm doing good. So if you know a good headset with a good microphone that I can record with until I can get something better, let me know. Within a month or two, maybe 3, hopefully you're going to see a different change in my room, because this is no longer going to be my room. Even though I've gotten lighter, I'm tired of going up and down those stairs for everything. Those stairs sometimes prevent me from going back down to get a drink, or going back down because if I forgot something, I'm like, fuck it, leave it down there. I'm not going back down those steps to get it. So what's going to happen is, the living room's already set up the way it's supposed to be. My mom has been wanting to take the dining room as her bedroom. So we're going to clear out the dining room, move things around, and then once we can put a bed in there, we're going to start bringing anything that she needs from her room that she has now to her bedroom. And then from her, then I'm going to clean up everything I can in her room, have the carpet cleaned, maybe even thoroughly, just in the bedroom, and then I'm going to take the downstairs bedroom. I will have privacy. I will have a door. And it's a very large room. So I will have all the room I need for working. I'm cramped up here working out. I can't fully stretch out. When I do an overhead stretch, I have to stretch with my hands like this, with my palms flat, because the roof is low enough that if I stretch up, I'm actually like that, because I'm touching the ceiling. There's a very low ceiling up here. And so I want to move downstairs. That way, also, if my mom needs my help, I don't have to get up, walk downstairs, around the corner. Let's open the door right there. I'm right there for her. That's what I want. The only thing I'm concerned about with my mom being in the dining room is the chandelier. The chandelier is really low. I bump my head on it. And my mom's actually, if she stands up straight, taller than I am. I'm 5'7", my mom's actually 5'9". She tends to walk bent over, though, because of age and her back. So, but still, even bent over, that means she's just my height. So, I'm a little concerned about that, but we'll figure something out. I think I can, if I look, I might be able to just rehang the chandelier up higher. I'll have to take a look at it. But yeah, that'll hopefully be in a couple months. The funny thing is I've lugged this recliner up here. I'm not lugging it back down. I'm not. I'll get another recliner. I'm not carrying that thing back. Took everything I had to get it up here. I'm not bringing it back downstairs. Probably just put it up for free. It's a lift recliner. And whoever comes to get it can bring it downstairs. And they can have it. But for now, it's mine, and I'll just get a different recliner down the road. I don't need a lift recliner. It's my mom's old lift recliner that I got her, and now we've got a replacement for her. I love how I keep trying to end things and end up with more to talk with. It's very common for me. But yeah, it's my mom's old lift recliner that I got for her, but now we've got a new lift recliner for her that she found, and it's a huge recliner. It's big. So she has that downstairs. We've also replaced her scooter. She had this old, like 30-plus-year-old scooter, very basic. It's antique, and the damn thing works. It's over 25 years. It's considered antique. This thing's 30, still works. Although it got a flat tire, and getting a tire for it, I don't know if that's even possible. So did some digging online, and I found a Rascal 600, which is just a couple years old. The batteries in it are still good. If I need to get replacement parts, they're still very easy to get because they still make this thing exactly how it is now. So getting parts for it is very easy. Fixing it is very easy for the most part. I can change batteries and tires. I can do basic stuff on it. Everything else is pretty easy. So we've got her that. Plus, it's a heavy duty. It's made for bigger people, so it's made for somebody her size. She's around 320 something. Yes, I've actually come within 30 pounds of my mother's weight. I used to be 120 pounds heavier than my mother. Now I'm only 30 pounds heavier. Roughly. I think like a little less than 30. I think it's like 47. But that's neither here nor there. But this is a more heavy duty one. It can go longer distance. I don't want it to because it has air tires on it. If we're going to do that, I'd rather wait till I get my settlement and then buy the foam filled tires, the puncture proof. Throw those on there, then she can go and do whatever she wants in the summertime. But it's a much better, much bigger, heavier scooter. The chair actually lifts up and down to adjust for her height. So we've picked it up a little bit. She's not crammed into it. It's not pushing a weight limit. So happy about that. It only cost us $500. Brand new. This thing cost around $2,300 to $2,500, and we got it for $5. I didn't even try to negotiate the guy down. I knew the value of this thing. Even though it's 2 years old, it only has a little bit of wear and tear on it in terms of cosmetic. Like there's some scrapes and little paint here and there, but it's all plastic stuff that could be replaced. So I didn't even try to argue the guy down. So $500, there you go. We'll take it. So, man, it was a hell of a deal. But she wants to be downstairs. She's going to have the living room and the dining room, and I'm just going to have her room considering I stay. So I'm going to have more room to reach out, to branch out, to do more. I'm going to put more in my room. Oh, for God's sakes, thank you. I was worried that you would be able to see what's behind this chair. I have a figurine collection that's on the adult side, and my centerpiece, my prized possession, is about yay tall. It's pretty big, and it's heavy, and it sits on that table. And if I was posting this to YouTube, I'm thinking I just did nearly 50 minutes of talking for nothing, because I can't post that with that figurine in the background. I know. I'm admittedly perverted, okay? I just try not to show it publicly. I admit it publicly, but I don't show it publicly. But otherwise, I really want to end this because I've been talking for almost 50 minutes. So, if I can come up with a decent headset with a decent microphone that doesn't cost a hell of a lot, there are some games I want to start playing and trying to record again. Again, you guys should know me by now. I come and go. I fall off the face of the planet. Plus, with all the work I'm doing, everything I'm doing, I don't have a hell of a lot of time to myself. So, there you go. But, again, the one thing that prevents me from recording, and I promise this will be it, is I don't have privacy. As you can see, it's just all open back there. That's just a railing that leads down. This is a loft. So there's no doors, no privacy. So my mom's in the living room almost all the time, which is where I like her to be there. It's just she's not closed up in her room all the time. She's in her chair. She's watching TV. She's playing on the computer that I've given her. I think I mentioned I fixed up my old computer, gave it to her. And I'm really happy that she's in there. And I don't like to drive her back into a room. The only time it's been happening now is when I work out. I need to hear the TV, and she doesn't like that. She has to turn hers down. I'm not going to go into it. We haven't argued over it, but I don't like the fact that she goes into a room, but it's what she wants to do while I'm working out. So, okay, it's her choice. The only reason I don't like it is I just feel bad that I kind of feel like it's my fault. That's going to change in short enough order. When I go to her room, I can just close the door, do my workout. She'll be out here, be able to do whatever she wants, never disturb her. She won't be disturbing me. And I'll be able to record much better because I won't have to worry about her being downstairs or asking her to turn the TV down or anything, the birds chirping, anything. I won't have to worry about anything. So The couch is going to stay up here. We'll probably try and give that away for free. The recliner I'll try and give away for free. I'm buying a new chair in short enough order. But like I said, overall, I don't want to be up here anymore. I'd rather be downstairs. And so that's what I'm going to do. Anyways, folks, that's going to do it for me. 50 minutes, going on an hour of talking to a camera. Until next time, folks, this is One Big Bugga. I'm going to be signing out. Hey, maybe I'm not so one big anymore. Maybe I'm not so big anymore. So I'm one not so big Bugga? I'll always be one big Bugga, even if I'm small Bugga. Make sense? No, but that's me. Until next time, folks. See ya.